Signed to my gate. Day 3. A petition started circling the neighborhood titled Save Our Shoreline. By day 7, I noticed Tina hosting sunset yoga on my property, and it got worse. Someone, let's call him Bob, filed a noise complaint for my wind. Chimes, wind, chimes. I started receiving. Oh, fines like clockwork. $200 for unauthorized stone material in my garden path. $150 for excessive koi fish. But it wasn't just paper threats. One morning, my security cameras caught Karen and her crew measuring my dock with a tape measure and a smug attitude. That same week, someone tried to tamper with my outdoor lights. It was sloppy, probably Bob. He's not exactly a ninja. Meanwhile, I played it cool, smiled at them, waved when I passed their book club, and quietly I gathered documentation, copies of every letter, every fine, every suspicious incident. I hired a drone pilot to fly over the neighborhood and mapped every inch of land ownership. Because here's what they didn't know. When I bought this land, I bought all the lots surrounding the lakefront. Plots the HOA assumed were common property. They never looked, never asked. Now they were trespassing, fining me, and holding public Save the Lake meetings on land they didn't own. Still, I let it simmer. Even when Karen submitted a formal demolition order to the city, denied immediately. Of course, I didn't say a word. But the moment she emailed the local news station, that's when I decided it was time to fight back. Step 1, let them keep going. The more rope, the better. I filed a quiet cease and desist for trespassing, but didn't send it yet. Instead, I invited a real estate attorney friend over for lunch with a view of the lake. Of course, we laughed. We planned. Then I sent an anonymous tip to the HOA board's insurance provider. Suspected unauthorized actions by current leadership may be putting the HOA at legal risk. Karen got a polite email from their insurer the next day. She didn't stop. Next move? I installed new signage, private property. No trespassing around the entire shoreline. Cue outrage. They tore down 2 of the signs within hours. I reported it, filed it, let it stew. Then came the pièce de résistance. I hosted a neighborhood lake access meeting, Karen's favorite phrase, in my driveway. Everyone was invited, especially the quiet residents who'd been quietly annoyed with HOA antics for years. I handed out printed land surveys, highlighted all the parcels I owned. Turns out the HOA doesn't own a single inch of shoreline access. I told them, flipping through a slideshow. Gasps, whispers. Karen was red. Tina tried to argue, but her voice cracked. Then I dropped the final bomb. I'd submitted a formal proposal to rezone the lakefront plots for private conservation, which would bar public access permanently. Oh, I said, sipping lemonade, and I'm considering installing a decorative fence for wildlife protection. The crowd clapped. Bob looked like he needed a hug.